Hey-o. There you go. DMUDD&OFACE in the house.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Yo,
Yo.
you hear me? See me?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, dude?
We're going down.
Just me.
Just rambling.
Just going down, yeah. No, I was ready. I was like setting this thing up, and I was just gonna like talk
Oh, nice.
by myself for not
Sorry,
that anybody
sorry,
wants.
I
No.
bitched out last Thursday.
It's okay, and nobody wants to hear me just talk by myself because it would not have been good. It would have been real bad.
Yeah, just it would have been interesting.
Well, I didn't get my therapy appointment this week, so I was ready to just go off. But you know, not that I'm not going to go off right now, but yeah, you know,
let's pop off. We're here.
We're here, DMUDD&OFACE in a house again.
What up? Yeah, again. So I took last Thursday off, beat, exhausted. Had went out the previous night to a concert up in LA. So I was
Who do we see?
Deftones. Yeah. Saw Deftones up at the Forum last Wednesday night.
Can he still sing?
Dude, they're like fine
Good.
wine. They're like fine wine. Better now than they were in the early 20s.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Deftones.
Went with a couple of people you know.
Who?
Bundy, Dave, and your cousin Bill.
Oh, you all went to that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Getting crazy. Full wild and crazy guys.
Like middle of the week and stuff?
Dude, middle of the week, dude. Hump day.
Wednesday?
In the rain. Pouring rain. Driving up to LA. Pouring. Had to park at SoFi. It was so crowded. They already shut the parking down at the Forum.
I'm not sure how to react to this. I mean, I would never go up there in the rain, for God's sake.
You know, it was, well, I mean, I didn't know it was going to be like that when I had bought the tickets a few weeks ago. But, you know, Bundy had just celebrated a birthday. And then, you know, Dave. And then we, you know, we talk a lot because we do work, some business together. But then also, you know, hang out periodically. So it was like birthdays. And I threw it out to Bill. And then, sure enough, he got a seat right by us. And we just, we went. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Could you guys?
So
Well, here, I just remember, like, with those guys you just said, that's where I lost my hearing for the first time was at, Forum for Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
That one, I never heard the same again from that concert. You remember that? I think Pantera.
I don't think I didn't go to that with you guys. I missed that one.
What the fuck? Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know who you went. Maybe it was some of the same crew members.
Dave, I went with Ryan. I think Bill was there. I think Stuart might have been there. I don't know.
I just, for some reason, I did not make that, or I couldn't make it. I don't know.
No, whatever.
The Deftones thing actually wasn't terrible because the seats I had gotten were actually side stage. And then we ended up and we were like it was the Forum. You're familiar with the Forum. So we were actually like one of the second levels up. And then when we first got there, the Mars Volta, they opened up for them.
Okay.
So we watched a little bit of that. And then we knew below us there was a bunch of empty seats because we had saw it on like Ticketmaster or something.
Yeah, went down.
So we just walked right down the lower section and we just sat the sides, but we were almost like back of the stage, side stage. So like the music wasn't like pumping at us like terrible, you know.
Right.
Speaker, but it was still great, and he would come over and like interact with us, and like, he was jumping all around the stage, and he was everywhere. But what I did, so I did that last Wednesday. We did that last Wednesday. I was just tired and shit Thursday night.
Oh, so we were just tired from a concert, huh? Is that why we blew out the next day?
Hey, I had to go to work I worked from home the next day, but I was toast. I'm sorry. So my neighbor invites me Sunday to this metal concert, and it was we went Tuesday night in Anaheim. Just this last Tuesday in Anaheim.
What the hell? I know. Was this Napalm Death or something? I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm like leaving Las Vegas. The movie.
He drug out your ass.
Just trying to just end it all right now. And that was at That was at the Chain Reaction in Anaheim.
Is that Anaheim? I always thought that was in what is that one weird spot in like Costa Mesa?
Costa Mesa, yeah, that's the I had it on the tip of my tongue right now. And I had been there recently a couple of times. I think it used to be like the Galaxy, but now it's like
I guess Galaxy, but yeah, you're probably right.
No, it's God damn it. Observatory.
Oh, right. Nice. Good call.
So I went to this metal show Tuesday night, and it was like full metal, like it was intense
like
metal.
Yeah,
it was. So my ears, I was an idiot because I did bring earplugs, but I wore them for a little bit, and it was just like muffly. You know, it was like I was like, you want to feel the music when you're in that kind of music. You want to just. I wasn't feeling it.
I
wasn't great.
Want to really feel it. Honestly, I'm not sure you really want to feel it.
But my ears the next day were ringing and muffled like crazy. So I went and actually bought these. This is a twin pack, but these are supposed to be good for like concerts, going to concerts.
It looks like a weed pack. It looks like
it looks like a little weed pack, but I guess they're like some like noise canceling kind of earphone things. Like you probably still enjoy the music, but not like takes a little of the edge off.
I mean, that's what I wish.
That's what 49-year-old people do.
But back in the day, we didn't have those options. Back in the day,
no.
We would just go there and be like, "Oh, I guess we're losing our hearing for the night."
Fucking raw dog it against the speaker.
Raw dog. I mean,
raw dog it on the speaker, ear to speaker.
I always felt like a nerd. Like, oh, I can't put stuff on my ears. God, what a loser I was to think that. It was not the right thought. I mean, I literally wasted my hearing.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, that was not a smart move of me to do that the other night. I should have at least rocked the earplugs just to help, and then I would have felt a ton better the next day, because it took me Wednesday to get like almost half the day, like where it wasn't like
the buzzing,
weird, the buzzing, the boom, muffling sound. Even that night, I was like, went and took the dog for a walk, and a freaking and a fire truck went by us, and the freaking woo! Even that was hurting. Still, I felt like I was a dog.
Well,
my ears were still ringing.
The concert I went to at the Metallica concert when Pantera opened. Yeah. That was a lifetime of disaster, right? Like that, my ears burned and bled for the next 30 years of my life.
It's the Bleeding Ears tour.
It is. I mean, it was rough. So I'm glad you were able to rebound after, day and a half, which is nice.
Half a day, yeah.
But yeah. I know you're deaf. You've been deaf. I mean, I think you've been deaf since like 20 years ago when we were hanging out. You've always had a problem with hearing, honestly.
I have very selective hearing.
Yeah. Oh, yes. As men, we do. But this is not selective air. This is damage to your eardrums, I guarantee, from like 25 years ago.
Yeah, 49, 50-year-old guys going to any kind of like small, especially small, compact, indoor concert things. You should definitely be rocking something. I guess even in some outdoor venues, no matter where you're sitting at. I don't know. But outdoors was a little better because the sound travels, right? It's not like it's like punching you in the face. The indoor ones, Forum, Chain Reaction, all indoor places, that sound just stays in there.
Well, the Forum is a big spot, but when like Metallica decides to turn it up to the loudest fucking spot ever in their life, that is like a damage, like the exact damage. I remember with like the buzzing never left. It still hasn't left. 35 years later.
Pantera got you, bro.
Pantera and then Metallica right after, both of them together.
Yeah.
I remember. You always remember where you got, where you got hurt one day, and this was when I got hurt, and I just never recovered. It's not good. Not good.
Yeah. You're like my brother-in-law from my bachelor party weekend.
Oh yeah.
But we won't even talk. We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to say that's it. He still today just tells me I've never been the same since your bachelor party weekend.
the chapstick.
Hold on. Old Carmex.
Inside joke. Joke.
We'll leave it at that. So it was funny growing up as a kid. Do you remember Garbage Pail Kids? I mean, you're old enough to remember Garbage Pail Kids. I got it
right here. Look at this. All right, so
nice. You pulled that out.
There's Buffs and Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, that's bad. And there's Snooty Sam.
Oh, nice. Right
there. Yep. And she always does have her finger in her nose. It's perfect.
It's funny because I remember mine growing up as a kid because they did a couple Jeffs. They did like a G-Off, but they did a Jeff. But they had Def Jeff, and it was a guy with a ghetto blaster right to his head, and he's just blowing out his brains and head with the ghetto blaster noise on one side called Def Jeff.
I'm pretty sure I have that one. I'm pretty sure I can find that for you.
Dude, I had that one as a kid, and that's pretty fitting, especially after what we just got done talking about with the concerts and blowing your freaking eardrums out.
I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure you were deaf like 30 years ago. You always have gone to concerts. I mean, you've gone to concerts like.
Oh yeah.
And
I've never worn earplugs
never, right.
or any kind of ear device, and I've just been I've gone to a shitload of concerts in my life.
So I think you've always had, from all that, a little bit of a hint of a problem with your hearing. I think.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
Hold on. I learned.
Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth?
I got sign language. I think it's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been ruined for a long time.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
There's a reason I skipped last Thursday. I got a partner's a real dick.
I'm just telling you, you've had a problem hearing. I think since you lived in the Dana Point house, you had a problem hearing.
Yeah. I mean, you know how long we blasted music even in a little condo.
And then every time you go to a party, you're the guy that's like, turn it up.
In the car, turn it up. Crank it up.
That Freedom Rock will fucking turn it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. And I grew up with loud music. My dad always played loud music.
Well, I think it was, so originally in the beginning when,
and here I am just with these in my earplugs in my ear.
They're bad. Okay. I can see it. No.
Just, I got the volume cranked on full blast so I can just hear your sexy voice in my ears just crushing my skull. Nobody
really wants that. But it really was back in like 1995 or 96. Your parents threw a party at the house. and I realized that your dad loved loud music too.
Yeah.
Kind of goes that far back, I'm pretty sure.
No, it does. Yeah.
I think, and then you kind of, you're your father's son, and
Yeah.
you decide to play loud music too. But now we're getting to the point. I think it's starting to affect us.
You know what's funny is I mean, knock on wood, I haven't really felt affected with my hearing. Vision, yes. Hearing, not so much. I still listen to loud music, but not as often as I used to. I've definitely toned it down.
Hey-o.
Hey-o, gotcha.
Tone it down. Hey-o.
Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kid's getting soft at its old age. Tone down, Jeff. It's like snuggle.
You did a corner like
two pillows over his ears. Like soft Garbage Pail Kids.
That is good. That's pretty fun. That is pretty good. Woo!
All right, DMUDD&OFACE. Missed
Out.
last week. Back again this week. What else we got on the menu? What are we talking about? Are we ready for Dustin's political rant yet? Or are we our DMUD's political rant? Or are we gonna save that for a little bit? A lot of shit's been going on. We turned the White House into a used car dealership this week. Pretty sweet.
Okay, so all I'm gonna say is,
oh yeah, I'm sure that's all you're gonna say. You just bought another Tesla.
no, currently trying to get rid of it.
All right, what we got? I know you've been lying. You want to tee this one up for a couple days now. Let's rip it. Rip it, baby.
Oh, Griffin! Yeah, Griffin's in town. My nephew's in town. Griffin, Rocker's son's in town, so that's cool.
Oh, Rocker's son?
Yep, Rocker.
Nice.
And his family's in town this weekend. We're gonna have family pictures in Dana Point, so that's fun.
Oh, nice. All right, you're gonna be down this way.
Yeah.
Well, can we reconnect? Can we connect at some point?
Definitely not this weekend. It just
God damn it.
Listen, it's already too much. I mean, we got so much shit. I got to coach two flag football games tomorrow night.
Should be nice and warm.
What's up?
Should be nice and warm.
Yeah, totally warm. And then I got to wake up Saturday morning for Little League pictures.
Okay.
Cool. And
games might be rained out because of the weather, because the field's still.
Game at 11:30 and until 1:30.
Potentially rained out.
Yeah. What about tomorrow night? Right? I was looking at the whole thing.
Do you play football on turf or grass fields?
Right.
You would play football usually in the rain, anyways.
Well, yeah, but they do cut it
on...
off. They do cut it off at some point because they don't want the field. We play on the women's soccer field at Long Beach State right now.
Okay, yeah.
If it rains too much, they don't want us eating.
And then I think there's more rain tomorrow too.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Yeah.
We did not do very well on my first F&L games. Right, I have two F&L teams. I got the boys, the Aztecs, and I got the girls, the Raiders. And we got last Friday, we got fucking absolutely cleaned.
Both teams?
Both teams, man. 40 points. They beat us by 40 plus points. I wanted to fucking quit. I still want to quit. But you know what?
The flag football league's tough.
I taught these kids this week. I went hard on learning cover 2 defense. This whole week we've been talking about cover 2 defenses. And all cover. You stay in your spots, and they run through you. Let them go, so the safety can get them.
Yeah.
God damn it! It's stupid. I mean, it's fucking flag football, but I hate getting my ass waxed, and I got fucking waxed. And I now realize that I did not even talk about fucking defense.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I mean, we've played teams where we've beaten teams well, and then we've gotten our ass kicked too. And then there's some teams that are just better coached. Like I love football. I enjoy football. I never played football growing up as a kid. My parents wouldn't let me play football, afraid of injuries.
Right.
So, but I've watched enough and around it enough that I was like, oh, I could, I'd get into the coaching aspect of the flag football thing, and I did. I've done it for like the last 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. So I've been like involved in some way, shape, or form, but I've been managing the last couple of years, and it's intense. You got to drop plays. You got to work on your practices. You got to work on everything. Your quarterback play, the receivers running routes, and your flag pulling.
Oh, so we've been doing the Ring of Fire. It's what I've been doing for the last week, right? Ring of Fire. Everyone gets to their locations. Someone runs the ball in, and now you have to pull both flags in that ring that we're in. And
Yeah.
You can't leave until you pull the goddamn flag.
Oh, gotcha.
And that could take a minute and a half. Could be 2
So,
minutes.
so what I did a box one. Like I do a box drill,
You've done it too.
right? Where you start them on each opposite ends or diagonal ends, and they run around the cone. They got to run around the cone, and they face each other in the middle.
Yes,
which
sir.
More of a one-on-one situation.
Yep.
You can start with a smaller box. You can then extend it out to make them have to move side to side a little bit more. They worked on a lot of different things with the flag pulling.
Well, I got a ladder. We do the ladder drill. So I do 2 in, 2 out, 2 in.
That's just for warm-up purposes.
Well, of course, but no one knows how to really run, so they got to fucking figure out how to get their toes in and out.
I figure as long as you're if you're working on your quarterback play, I would just work on the receivers just running routes, and you just set the cones in different positions, like ins and outs, like stop ups, post routes. So you just have the quarterback. The kids are just running routes completely. When they're done running the route on that side, they rotate the other side and got to run that different route. You know what I mean? You're just working on timing and where the quarterback should be releasing the ball versus where the receiver needs to be, right? You got to hit him in stride, and you get your foot in the ground and make that out cut. Then you can coach that up there, right?
Yeah, so we do all that. We did that pretty well last week. We can run routes on offense, but we have to figure out the fucking defense. So the last couple practices, it's about turning your safety, your cornerback, and your linebacker, and your rusher in the middle. And they got to understand that once someone runs through your area, don't go after them. Let them go to the next area.
Yeah.
And let them go
Stay
there.
in your spot, yeah.
Stay in your goddamn spot, because we didn't do that last week, and we got fucking cleaned out.
Yeah, and if you have a good if you know what a team that you're playing when you see them the first couple of plays, and if they got someone who's really good, right? Then you can kind of the guy that they kind of keep going to more often or whatnot, or maybe one or two of them. Then you can maybe spot a couple of your better defender players, a couple of better players. You put them at the safety spot, and they just honed it on just them only. So you more play man on man at that point,
But I don't have time. We don't have time to be able to scout the other team. So at this point, we're just trying to.
Well, I say right when the game starts, you're gonna kind of know,
right at the beginning, look at the other team, right?
Yeah, you're gonna kind of know. You might even get a glimpse of them during warm-ups, and you're like, okay, you can see that guy.
That kid that's 5'10" over there.
Yeah.
We got to get on him.
Yeah.
Everyone said, right? Oh, it's effing hell. It's gonna be nice and easy. It's gonna be chill. We're all
it'll eat your heart out. I remember. I mean, even little league coaching, when you're losing, it's you're just sitting there. You can't sleep at night. You're trying to figure out what do I need to do to get these kids a win? What are the words I need to say? What are things we need to coach on, like this and that.
Well,
You're
that's
always.
all I've been thinking. I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
That might be more of because I'm going to Panama, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, when's that coming? We'll talk about that soon.
About a month.
Panama.
But I'm not. I like after getting blown out by both teams. Now I just like I'm fucking pissed, and I'm trying to like figure out how we can stop the bleeding. We can't just let them run around us all the fucking time. It just can't.
No.
It
Yeah.
can't. I mean, what?
Yeah, my team that I coached this last season was terrible. I had a bunch of just baseball kids on this team, and they look like baseball kids out there.
Mm.
You know, besides a couple other kids that are, you know, pretty athletic and shifty. It was just, it was ugly. You know,
Well,
got a quarterback scared straight. You know, doesn't move his feet. Just, you know, it was just ugly. I never want to do it again, but I got 1 year left, and I still don't want to do it.
Positive reinforcement here.
I still don't want to do it. Like I swore I hung it up. Like I should have took the playbook and just threw it in the fire. Then I wouldn't have had to do it anymore. But
I gotta draw a couple option plays tonight. I have to come up with at least 2 or 3 option plays here.
yeah,
That's how we got fucked last time. It's just the option from the quarterback flipping it to the running back, and all of a sudden,
a double, reverse.
God damn it! I didn't see that coming. But
Yeah. So when I ran last year, it was actually pretty cool. I would run a quick short route for a receiver. Like it'd be like a receiver would run like a 3-yard up, 3-yard up, and then like a quick in, right? And the quarterback would hit him, and then he would have a streaking guy come below him, and the receiver would shovel pass it to the freaking. Yeah, that worked a couple times.
We're doing that above the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. So the receiver would run like a 5 yards, or maybe not even 5, right? And he would just do like a L in, you know, and he would cut in, and then the quarterback would hit him, and you'd have a guy on the right-hand side, you know, or vice versa, whatever, right-hand side, well, I guess the left-hand side, and he would be streaking across underneath. So then that receiver, once he caught it, they're hitting it in unison. He catches it and then shovel passes it to him, right? And then he gets up the sideline up that way. It worked out well a few times. Yeah. And I saw other teams would run it periodically too. And you'll probably see some teams run it this year as well.
Oh, I already saw last week when I got my fucking ass handed to me.
Yeah, nightmares. You fucking woke up with a neck brace on. You're just watching kids.
I woke up and I said, I don't want to do this. I want to quit. I do not want to do this. I'm done.
It's not like coaching baseball. It's a whole nother different, fast pace. Like, you got to be quick.
Maybe I'm not even good at football or baseball. I mean, maybe I suck at all this shit. I mean, I don't know.
You're just a better lounge chair dad.
See, I am a baseball, which has been great, but I guess now I'm in football, so now I'm going to draw fucking plays.
You got to draw plays, dude.
And I did. I drew plays. They haven't worked out.
Go to Google, like go on YouTube and stuff, and
oh my god,
Google search.
All they can do, all they've done is obsess over fucking YouTube.
Yeah, you're fine stuff. I got a whole playbook I could show you the plays I ran.
Email them over. I'd love to see them. I need option plays. I'm gonna have.
I'll have to text you them because I'll have to take pictures of them and send them to you.
Yeah,
I don't have them digitally. Like, I never saved them. I just printed them and put them in my. I actually used paper in a playbook, like in the huddle, like actual. I didn't do the wristbands thing. I just have colored routes, and the kids have a colored sweatband on.
I have the same thing. We have the same thing. We have wristbands, but we also
have
the
plays on the wristbands.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so I didn't do that. I could actually get in a quick huddle with the kids, you know, like, and then like show them the play, right, on paper so they could see it drawn out, and then they knew what color they were, right, with the colored sweatband.
So you do that every time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost every play. I mean, you can like you could do like 2 plays in a row, maybe like, okay, we're gonna run this play, and then after that we're gonna run this play, so we could do a hurry up offense. But for the most part, you would get in a huddle, yeah, each time.
So I look at the wristband and I go.
The Matt Liger League I go through might be a little different.
Play number 6. So they have to look at their play on their arm. 6 is the play. I don't know. I really don't know. 6 or play number 3. Play number 3.
Yeah, the problem. I mean, do you have coaches getting in the huddles with the players at all, or no?
We are for affiliate leagues, we are able to get in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Actors League, we can't. So I gotta just yell stuff out. But the boys seem to understand things a little bit better.
Yeah.
The girls are very I have 9 players. I have 8 that never played before ever in their life.
But they're young though.
I know.
Yeah. How old are the girls' age?
So they're 3rd and 4th grade.
Oh,
so, yeah.
You're herding cats out there still.
No one can catch. How could no one can fucking catch them? I mean, did no one teach them how to put their hands up and accept the ball?
Yeah.
The ball? I don't know. Yeah,
the parents are just like, oh man, you mean to tell me I don't have to pay $200 and my kid gets free babysitting for a couple days a week?
Oh, but I've had parents text me saying, so what are we doing this season? Are we gonna run these kids? Are they all going to play different positions? Or are they going to have their determined positions? I mean, I'm already getting my balls busted by the goddamn coaches or the kids.
Yeah, no. But either stages, all the kids should be playing. Well, at the boys level, either some of them should be you have pass rushers in yours, right? You can rush them. So you have linebackers and safeties. And you kind of keep those kids in those spots for sure.
Rusher is 7 yards back from the line of scrimmage. And they come right in, right?
Yeah. The girls, you should be mixing them up all over the place because they're young.
But
IPA, bro? Is that an IPA?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do you like a hazy IPA?
Yeah, I would take an hazy. I would take a
double,
triple
hazy, triple hazy.
Yeah, those are all fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped at a brewery the other night.
Nice.
And the way that metal concert in Anaheim, and I've kind of gotten on to some of the hazy IPAs. I don't mind them. And my buddy got a double one. And he's like, if I wasn't driving, I was gonna get the triple one. It was 10%.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. The 10%.
10% hazy, and his double one was smoother than my freaking single one.
Oh, what? Actually, it gets smoother as you go. The double, the triple could be smoother than a single, for sure.
It was nice, very nice.
Mm.
I mean, you wouldn't want to drink 4 of those. You'd try and probably suck your own dick.
No! I mean, I could take down probably 6 of these guys. And
6? No. Well.
I mean,
I shouldn't be saying that because I'm drinking freaking whiskey right now. It's 126 proof.
Well,
but those hazy IPAs, I can't drink I like them. I have 2, but yeah, if I had 4 or 5 of those suckers, that would be toast. I like to drink a lot of beer, so it's that's why I like the lighter ones, the blondes or something. So I could drink a bunch of those.
I accidentally bought a pale ale, a red pale ale the other day, and it was a good thing it was about a 9%. I was I'll drink that, I guess, but it did not taste that great.
What's that famous pale ale? In the green can. What's that? It's all, I forget.
Sierra Nevada? Is that, no, that's
not. No, it's Sierra Nevada pale ale?
No, I think that's probably, I think it's an IPA.
Let's look it up. Pale
but
ale.
It was weird just to kind of get a red ale. It tasted so weird.
I think it was Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great thing. I know.
Yeah, Sierra Nevada Pale. I always hated it.
I,
You
not,
like it?
no, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not a big pale ale fan. But if
Ugh.
it's 7 or 8%, then yes, I will drink it because I don't want to waste it. But
Well, no, I would never. Yeah, I will still always drink it for sure. I'll never waste it.
if it's 4%, I'm definitely not gonna.
Oh, you're not gonna tell? Yeah, okay.
I
So
mean,
you're snobby with the proof, like I am with bourbon. With beer, I like bourbons that are 100 proof and over.
God, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Are there different proofs of these?
Bourbons.
On the bourbons, yeah.
Bourbon proof, like you can have anywhere between like a 70, 80, 90 proof, 95 proof bourbon. But then this one that I actually just finished this bottle tonight, this was Bob Dylan's bourbon. It's called Heaven's Gate. He has his own bourbons. He does his own bourbon. And he does his own like wrought iron gates. So he makes wrought iron gates too.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah. So his designs of his wrought iron gates go on the label of the bottles.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Bob Dylan. And this one was a cast strength that my buddy Jake got for me for my birthday like almost 2 years ago. I think I just finished the bottle tonight. It was 126 proof. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go check what I have.
So, I think bourbon is mostly as you get older. I don't think you enjoy bourbon when you're kind of younger. I think it really just like your taste buds kind of evolve and you kind of start enjoying it as you get older. Because I know I'm older. And for some reason for me, I like mine with ice. So I like it with a higher proof. And obviously the ice will tone it down after a few minutes. But I figure if you're going to be drinking, which is basically like almost shots worth on ice,
Yeah,
might as well go higher proof.
I have no bourbon.
No?
I have no bourbon. I got some
whiskey, some Canadian whiskey.
Scotch whiskey.
That's Scotch, yeah.
Aged 12 years.
I'm not a Scotch guy because it's very smoky. If it's like peaty, smoky, like a mezcal, like for tequila, smoky, I won't really do it. Like I'm bourbon. I like bourbon because it's more on the sweeter end.
But on the rocks though, right?
I usually I like mine on the rocks. Yeah, that's why I was just explaining while you were gone. It's like I don't mind doing a higher proof because I like mine on the rocks. But with beers, it's weird. It's so weird. You're talking 126 proof bourbon, and you're talking a 10% alcohol, 10% beer, and it gets you equally just as messed up.
Yeah. Well, we also love the flavor, and that feels the best. Like I love the taste of a 10% triple IPA.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
It tastes a lot better than like a single.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I noticed that the other night. I was quite shocked. I've drinking beer my whole life, but I'm like a shitty Bud Light beer drinker. That's what I drink.
Now you're tasting actually.
I drink 805. I drink 805s and Bud Lights and Modelo Especials.
That's garbage.
Because I could drink like a boatload of them, right? And I'd be fine. But if I was drinking, if I had like,
I can mainline IPAs, no problem. But
yeah, just say if I had a 12-pack of IPAs and I was drinking those, I'd pee myself and I'd pass out in the bushes.
Yeah, as you would like. I mean, great, just pass right out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But
I'll have a couple though. I'll have a couple to kickstart.
A little 7%, a couple 7%ers.
8?
8, yeah, 8.
Eight's a good. That's a good percent. Hey, and you laugh about that, but it's just like going back to the bourbon thing. You're talking years of bourbon, right? So
know
like
that.
for me, like a 9 to 12-year-old bourbon is like the money years of an aged bourbon. 8% is for me is like it's a good number there percentage wise for beer.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
yeah, 8%. You're like you get 8%. You're like, oh, that's good.
It's and you being able to just have a little mixer with the proof that you do is pretty good.
I don't have a mixer.
No, I don't mean mixer. I mean you're.
Fucking drink this shit straight, biatch.
I know. I'm just saying that little thing right there.
Little ice cube.
Yeah, and that's your mixer with your little whiskey. Is perfect.
A Bob Dylan whiskey, bro. Rest in peace to my bottle, not to Bob Dylan because he's still around.
All right, I'll take it back.
I'm not setting any rumors up. Bob Dylan's still with us.
Well, I'm a big. I don't drink much ever, that much, but I love vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka. I got nothing for vodka.
What about your seltzers? You were a big seltzer guy for a while.
Seltzer with vodka together.
You gotta add a topper.
Yeah. Well, no. So you make you do like a nice little mixer that's about this big, a vodka with ice, and then you put the seltzer in there. And
Yeah.
Perfect.
What about tequila? Do you like tequila?
So lately, I've been. I got one of my friends that lives across the street here.
Yep.
And every time we're there, they love to take shots of tequila. So I've been tasting them. I've been taking them. And I was anti before, but I've been taking them. And now I can start to taste the flavor between like a good shot or a bad shot.
Yep. Reposado, Añejo, Blanco.
Yes. And I know now the shot that disappears, that's the one I want all the time.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Especially people our age, have been so like blindsided by like Jose Cuervo back in the day. You think of tequila, you're like, fuck no.
See, that's
like Jose Cuervo is it's like trash.
That's where it came from. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably is.
My tequila issue came from back in the day.
Yeah, Jose Cuervo taking shits and get that freaking damn gold bottle, and you're just like getting puking. Like, I'll never drink tequila again. Someone says tequila, you're like, nope. And now, like they have reposados, they have an añejo that's like an aged,
a nice cold tequila shot. Like if it's really ice cold. I'm not. I didn't say this out loud, and I'm not going to say it really, but that's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, there's some you can do some good and like a reposado chilled, ice chill, and you take that down. You're like, damn, I didn't even. You don't need salt and lime and stuff. You don't need all that bullshit with it.
I never do that anyways because I think you're a goddamn loser.
Yeah, fucking rookie.
You're just. I don't care if it's shitty fucking tequila. If you do that, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
You need to just drink the shit.
But technically, what you could do, and what I do a lot of times, especially only really when I'm drinking beer, because I'm not really mixing in the brown stuff, but is like beer and doing a nice chilled or just regular, to me, non-chilled tequila, and just a sipper. Not like shooting them down. Sip it with my beer.
So wait.
Now,
so
technically, tequila is meant to be as a sipper.
We're sipping on tequila.
Yes.
Oh, sippers?
Sipper. Technically, tequila, like a good tequila, is meant to be sipped. It's not meant to be shot down like a shot all the time. Actually, tequila is not really meant to be shot at all. People just turn it into a shooter, but you're supposed to just sip tequila, with like, that's it. Just sip it, or have your beer. You know, cerveza, and you're sipping a little tequila. Try it next time. You might like. Oh, is it gummy time? Gummy time. Night gummy time.
Oh no!
What is that?
They're gummies.
Dude, I just had 2?
They're like 10 milligrams. Listen, I'm getting off of ibuprofen.
Smoking.
No, ibuprofen. I got a problem with ibuprofen.
Yeah, it probably stops working after a while.
And it's gonna hurt. It's hurting me. Like
Kidneys.
I can feel the pain. Yeah, everything. I can feel the pain in my liver, kidneys. So but I take like the nighttime shit of ibuprofen, and then I've been taking it for like I know it makes no sense. So I am now decided I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna grind it out, and I didn't sleep that well the last 2 nights. But I'm gonna I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Do it. I have a lot of physical ailments, and I take it.
That's because ibuprofen is just an over-the-counter thing. It's just like all it's doing is just you're masking. It's not gonna fix anything. You're just masking
100%
for a temporary period of time your issue that's gonna cause you. I mean, I hate to see you get addicted to ibuprofen because I never met that pussy before until tonight.
But let me tell you,
what are you in here? I'm in here for some ibuprofen. You see this guy? He sucked dick for coke.
I sucked dick for ibuprofen,
dude.
No, but seriously, I mean, I'm in a lot of physical pain. So,
but next week's Flintstone vitamins.
Well, just to wean me off,
Maybe start with Flintstone vitamins at nighttime. You got nighttime partying, Betty?
No, I take my morning vitamins. Well, I take my vitamins in the morning. But yeah, so for some reason in my head,
I think your vitamins is weed.
Sleep without like nighttime ibuprofen, and that's been like I'm admitting a lot of stuff. Right, this is a lot. 12 years. More than 12 years. I've been taking nighttime ibuprofen.
Really?
Yes.
First of all, I didn't even know a nighttime ibuprofen was a thing.
It is. And I've been taking it forever. And
it's not gonna be good. Yeah, it's not gonna be good on your kidneys and digesting pills and stuff. I mean, the pharmacy industry thanks you.
Oh, but I've
Big Farm.
Yeah, the big fucking.
They like you.
I also stopped taking Voltaren.
Voltaren
is another anti.
You're gonna start getting some text messages like, "We miss you." You're like, "Who the fuck is this?" You're like, "It's IB."
It's
IB. It's IB. IB. Ibuprofen in your body, son.
Ibuprofen. But you know what? I'm.
You down with ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen, yeah. You know me. But you know what? I'm doing just fine, actually. Now, let's see. 3 days. I'm in 3 days without taking any ibuprofen.
Do you mean to tell me like
Voltaren, Voltaren is the other one that the doctor used to give me that would take away all my
wiener. Turn it and you finally got that innie. Stop with the drugs, bro.
I am. I'm telling you, I'm
all natural. Right, that's why you did weed. You didn't do the other shit.
I know. So I'm stepping up the weed right now. So I can.
Hey, there's something finally positive out of this conversation.
I just have to be done with ibuprofen. Ibuprofen.
Dude, you like hit up that guy in the street corner, like, man, you got that shit, nighttime shit.
You got that? You got that propofol? I need that propofol.
I swear I didn't even realize they even made a nighttime ibuprofen.
Oh my God, really? They make a nighttime,
Yeah.
I don't know, they make a nighttime everything.
Well, yeah, I knew some of that for like cough medicine stuff, but that's
Yeah,
that's what I always thought of like nighttime stuff is when you're like sick.
But do I want to take,
What about morning ibuprofen and afternoon ibuprofen? Did you take those too?
that was Voltaren. So
Steak and eggs and Profen?
So have you heard of Voltaren? It's
No.
basically, it's 75 milligrams of a heavy dose of ibuprofen. And, and they've been giving it to me, and I've been accepting it for, God damn it, probably 3 years. And I have decided that I can get off of it. I'm just done. I can't. So I'm done. I have not picked up my prescription of Voltaren. And I am not taking...
Voltaren sounds a lot worse. Sounds like something a superhero should be taking. So that's a lot of ibuprofen. That's a lot of... Yeah.
I know. So I know...
You ever tried stretching?
So I went
stretch before bed, stretch in the morning.
I went and golfed with my buddy Scott, and we finally talked about like, oh yeah, it's probably good if you just don't medicate yourself and you start stretching.
Yeah.
On your lower back and your legs.
Yeah, because again, you're not taking things that are actually going to cure you of the problem. You're taking things to just mask it for a period of time. And that's like with anything, with any of the drugs and stuff we do, right? It's like you're just masking maybe your depression with something, or you're masking reality with something.
Yes. Oh,
you're
yeah.
masking your pain with something.
I'm deep in depression, for sure.
Yeah. No, same.
I don't think I'm in deep depression because I am definitely medicated, and I see a psychologist or psychiatrist, and I just have this little moment where I have these like where I can't sleep, where I think like I need this to sleep, and it has really hindered me over the last 15 years. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to sleep without ibuprofen. Nighttime ibuprofen.
Oh, all right. Masturbate more.
Well, it doesn't
before you
work.
go to bed. A little pre-bed masturbation.
Well, no, because I mean,
you can't be like tired. It's like after sex, you're just like, I just want to go take a nap. Just throw a little beat in the shower, son. Make sure the kids aren't watching. And you're just like, okay, I think I could just go to sleep now.
But you got to save that. I mean, I can't just keep jerking off all the time. I need to.
It's cheaper than fucking going to get those ibuprofens.
But I still have to beg my wife, so I can't just jerk off all the time.
Okay, then you got to make it a morning jerk
off.
If you do a morning jerk, it's going to work in two positive ways.
100.
I'll tell you why. The first way is especially if you double up in one day. So you have a morning jerk, and then you have a nighttime sex. You're gonna sleep good that night, right?
100%.
Do a morning jerk, and then you have nighttime sex. Probably gonna last longer too. Probably cleared the pipes out a little bit, right?
100%. Although
it's two positives right there.
If I'm lasting too long at the nighttime, the wife is like,
wrap it up. Wrap that gavel up, B.
I'm like, babe, I'm trying to give you like at least 2 minutes, like to be a man. Like,
hey, you're talking. You're gonna go. You're talking. If you do a morning jerk, you might go 4
minutes.
Yeah, 5.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want 4 minutes.
Yeah, it is a long time.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Our goal here.
Well, it's because you're like reeking of like 8% fucking keg of beer each night. She's like, Dustin, seriously, you smell like fucking weed and fucking beer. Like I'm getting fucking fucked by a hobo.
That's when she loves me the best, actually.
It's like homo sex.
She comes home, finds me, talks right.
So I want that homo sex. Get over here.
Right, that's the guy that's going to give me at least 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Only, but not more than 2.5. I mean, because after 2, she's like, all right, yeah, I know.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's a little TMI for all of us tonight, but...
Sorry, but
that's
does your
fine.
wife want you wrenching? Does your wife want you wrenching on her for fucking minutes over the end? No. Well,
I'm the one that has to call it quits most of the time.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Never mind. I think we gotta. think we wrap this time up. It's already 10 after. It's already 4 after 10.
Oh, shit, what?
It's 4 after 10. Yeah, she's way hornier than I am.
That's fine. So yeah.
Yeah. It's. Yeah.
It's all good. You know what?
All right.
Everyone has their own, sexual connection.
No, yeah. We're all different.
It's
exactly.
all good. Yeah. It's all good.
So
all right.
we didn't have time for your political rant this week,
Unless
you want to set the timer for a 2.5 minute Dustin sex time to political rant. How about we do that?
Are you right now?
Yeah, we're gonna do just as long as it takes you to have sex with your wife. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You get a 2-minute, 30-second political rant right now. Go. What do we got on the menu? What's been grinding your gears recently with the politics? We're gonna end it on this.
Well, since I only got so much time here, there's only one politician out there that is fighting for you and me, and is finally going city to city and telling everybody what the fuck is going on. It's Bernie Sanders. He is out there. He is literally out there, and that's what we need to focus on. He is against what is happening because everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep at the goddamn wheel. They're asleep at the wheel. Everyone is not, but it's not about fuck the Democrats. They can fuck off. The Republicans can fuck off. This is talking about the hard left progressives. That's what's going to take over this situation now. That's it. We are the one has to take this over because the Democrats suck. So it's Bernie and the socialist movement that is going to be the ones we have to vote for. And that is going to be the next movement that happens. It's happening now.
Is that it? You still got a minute. Are you starting to masturbate already?
I'm just talking about Bernie Sanders because Bernie Sanders is one of the best. He is the best. I'm going to tell my children about Bernie Sanders. They already know about it. He's the one that could save us all. He's the one that's actually fighting for us all. I mean, to the core. Because the Republicans are just fucking losers. They aren't. Democrats are goddamn losers. Fuck them. But there is a whole movement happening right now. And it's the progressive, hard left Democrats.
I guess you consider like the liberal, right? Very liberal.
Yeah, liberal. Yeah.
I just don't know if that's gonna fly, honestly. All right, you're down to 10 seconds. I'm gonna shut that off, and I'll have like just a quick rebuttal on it.
No, you can.
I think Bernie Sanders does mean well. I really do. But the problem is Bernie Sanders has been old. He was old when I was a kid, so it's like no one's gonna vote him in office if he runs for president because they don't want to deal with like a Biden. We all gotta be tired of these old white dudes trying to run the office. No. I think he means well, and he's right. If he could start coaching some of these younger guys up or whatever, but I kind of disagree with the whole. I mean, don't get me wrong. Trump has made people like that's not really a Republican Party anymore, right? And you can't even call them conservatives anymore. No. It's the MAGA movement, right? Mm-hmm. That's why you say the liberal side. That's like the harder core Democratic side.
Far
left.
Yeah.
Right? So it was like, is Democrat and Republican even around anymore? Like, is that even like it's getting to the point where those will be like old terminologies for political parties, right? They're going to be the hardcore left and the hardcore right, and there's going to be a happy medium people in the middle. Not independents anymore. There'll be something else. So, or you said socialist? Socialist?
Socialism, yeah. Socialism. We're already part of a socialist community, pretty much. Because we have firemen, we have everyone that gets paid, get paid by a socialist community. Regardless. I think.
I'm very scared and worried of our political landscape, and I hate that the fact, especially with the way social media is these days, I hate the fact that it's just in our face all the time. It's shouldn't have young kids like fighting other and saying other shit about political parties. Like, they should just be living their lives, right? Trying to worry about like finding someone to spend the rest of their life with and buying a piece of property and working a full-time job.
Do you hear some stuff to your children?
No, they don't really. I mean, they'll chime in every now and then about something, and I don't feel like they're like sitting around talking about it. But I think they're they'll run into kids like at school, high school, and it's like, oh yeah, my high school kid would be like, there's a ton of freaking Trump supporters in high school, and I'm like, how do you know that? And he's like, oh, they just say stupid shit,
Yes.
And it's like,
yeah,
or they just say stuff. He didn't say stupid shit, but he's like, oh, they just say stuff. It's Orange County, right? I'm in South Orange County, a bunch of rich white kids, they're all just getting everyone each side, right? You're doing the same thing to your kids. Their parents are doing the same thing to them. They're just pumping them of what they want their kids to to believe in,
But the difference is, right? We're talking about human rights and people. We care about humans and all. Like, I'm empathetic, right? I'm compassionate. They are not that. They're not the same people. So
yeah.
I'm okay with being a radical to the left if it means caring about everybody.
I want to, we're all humans.
Privileged people, the blacks, the Mexicans, the Asians. I mean, all of it. I want them to be included. Even the fucking families that are in goddamn Kentucky that are getting fucked right now. I want you to have it. I want you to have a piece of this, and care.
Well, I figure, like, if anything, right, it's just... And it's unfortunately because our country is in a bit of a landslide, landfall, whatever, earthquake right now. I don't know. I mean, I guess at this point, since they have control of everything right now at this stage, you could just sit back and watch it all collapse in front of your face. And the sad thing is, I've seen some interviews recently where talking about government shutdown tomorrow night, right? But it's like the Republicans control the House and the Senate, and I know they need a few Democratic votes to get this passed, but they're like, no, we don't want to do it because it's just basically handing over all the control to like their dear orange leader, and it's like they're not gonna let that happen. But at the same time, like, they control everything. They control the Senate, they control the House, and they can't keep pointing fingers back at Biden. Like, Trump always does that. He's like, I'm always talking about Biden still. Like, Biden's not the president anymore.
God damn, he's a fucking moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, and the Elon Musk thing. I think the Elon Musk thing, that's going to completely backfire at some point.
What are we doing? How long are we going to fucking sit around and let this be okay?
No, it's terrible. It's very terrible.
It's fucking terrible, man. I mean, as just American, I know this is terrible.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's not even American. He's South African.
Yeah.
You can't just...
And Trump sitting in front of the White House, putting Teslas there, telling everybody to buy fucking shit. I mean, that is
this just goes to show you how hard Elon's been hurting, though. He's getting kicked in the dick. He's getting kicked in the dick right now.
And fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if he dies in the street. Honestly.
Yeah. No, he's a piece of shit.
Literally die in the street.
Yeah. All right. I'd like to end this night on a more positive note. But I'm too exhausted to think of anything funny to say.
I love you, bud.
Okay, the political rant went way too long.
Well, you gave me 2.5 minutes. I think I took like.
I had a stupid rebuttal.
No, please.
No, I had a stupid one.
I think you have shit to say. It's what you're asking me for fucking shit, but I
No,
think I don't mean this in a bad way. I just mean this like you're asking me to say stuff, and you know I can just say whatever. But I know that you have stuff to say.
Well, I see what's going on, and I'm not. I mean, I didn't want Trump to be president again. We already did that, 4 years ago, or really 8 years ago, or well, 4 years ago. But had him for 4 years, and he's an idiot. He's always been about himself. He's never been a person that's ever been for the people, even though people think he has been. He's a spoiled rich kid from New York. I mean, he can't even drive a Tesla because he doesn't have a license. Like, I don't think he's ever had to drive a car in his life. Like, if you ask Trump to turn a car on and drive from Orange County to L.A., you'd probably make it like 5 miles down the road and would have crashed into a tree already. Like, he's never had to work an honest day's job. He's never had to drive a car. He's got chauffeured around everywhere, and he's an idiot. And
what do we say to our best friend?
And with and it's like weird that all of a sudden you have this billionaire, ADD, autistic South African dude like wearing all black all the time, just chasing you around, following you around like a lost puppy dog, and he's like getting in get his nosy nose in his shit, like it doesn't belong in.
Deep into our shit. He's like so deep.
Then it's at the end of the day, like when has a billionaire ever done something right for you? When has billionaire ever done? When has billionaires ever come together and like we're gonna do right by the American people? We're gonna do right by you. We're gonna help you out. Billionaires aren't gonna help you out. They'll never help you out.
Yeah.
They'll help themselves out. And what he wants is he wants full control of the government so he can have his SpaceX control all the government contracts for anything.
So why did our dumb friend?
And he wants to cut the government. He wants to cut the government because he wants to cut all the bureaucratic red tape. He doesn't want to have to jump through all the loopholes and all the things to get things approved for his government contracts for SpaceX. Right? Costs him billions of dollars to get all these things approved. It's like, if I just fire everyone, I could just skip all that line and I could just approve it myself with my own staff, and I can own all these government contracts and make myself millions for years to come, and he can just trade secrets with world leaders and just pretty much own the world. You know what I mean? Own the control of everyone's, hidden information.
So why did our family vote for this guy? Why did they not hear at some point? They all heard that he was a rapist, and they all heard that he molested people, girls, women, and he did all this stuff, but we still voted for him, and now he's brought in this guy. I
mean, I honestly think there was so much talk, like it was set up in a way. There was so much talk of the 4 years before of a stolen election that was never stolen. But kind of weird how you have a billionaire and you get all these votes. Like, no one's showing up to your rallies anymore. Like, people are lined up, like, for the opposing, Kamala Harris. And then you go to Trump's rallies, there's, like, hardly anyone there. And he gets the amount of votes that he got. And you got talk about a guy who owns Starlink, owns a lot of people, owns a lot of different conniving ways that he can put his money in people's back pockets, and he got that many votes. Like, I feel like they were setting that stolen election up talk 4 years ago, so that way
so they could steal this election.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, everything he's always said has always been the complete opposite.
How do they not know this? That's the thing is, I don't understand why they don't hear it. Why do they not hear that? Or how do they not know that? That he's
Like there was even I think there was even an audio thing of Trump at a rally that says we don't need the votes. Like he knew what was going to happen before it was happening. Like Elon Musk's little kid has come out and said things like weird shit, like in interviews, like he was just jibber jabbering about. Like
that was the one, yeah, when he was in the.
There was another one too with like he did an interview with Tucker Carlson. With,
that was the most recent one, eh?
Musk, yeah. They don't know what we know. They don't know what we know.
Oh,
he's a little fucking sneaky little bastard too. That little fucking kid.
Yeah,
little kid he gets paranoid as fucking is like little. He's like goddamn mini me from fucking Dr. Evil.
Because that little kid is sitting around and listening to everything.
Everything.
He's
hearing everything.
Everything. Yeah, he knows. He actually knows everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows that. He's a little. He's motherfucker's got 14.
Yeah, well, we got to bury that fucker at some point, but.
Yeah. Give him a little gut check.
Yeah, we gotta let him know you can fuck
jab.
off. And we gotta bury his dad and bury his father.
Okay, I'm looking ahead next week.
All right, cool.
No, I got another. Yeah, I say we do another show next week. No political rant. It's a political rant-free night, and we're just gonna have some fun, and we're gonna get back on the Laugh Factory, on the Laugh Train.
I don't even think we're even talking about politics. We're talking about humanity is what we're talking about. But yeah, I know.
No. Can't drag the whole thing down.
Yeah.
And we've been going too long too. Way over a fucking hour now. I'm tired. I gotta go take my nighttime fucking ibuprofen.
I'm not. I'm gonna take my nighttime.
I'm gonna snort. I'm gonna crush my nighttime ibuprofen. I'm gonna snort it. Just for good measure.
Oh.
So I roll, bro. So I roll. Maybe I'll adjust it at my anus. Hit harder.
Well, it'll take a little longer for it to hit your anus, but it'll work.
Yeah, I know. I'm feeling frisky tonight. Just try something.
Oh, really? We do bone? Are we gonna go bone?
No, not like that at all. If I don't want the fucking drunken hobo smell. You smell like a pack of...
She's like, get off of me now.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is too long. I want 1 minute next time.
Yeah, no, it needs to be about less than a minute. Get out. What are we doing?
Go back to your cardboard box when you're done. God damn it.
Do not sit here and think you're going to get off for 2.5 minutes. Ow.
Yeah, cutting that shit out. All right, buddy. Have a good weekend.
You too, bud.
We'll chatting soon.
Obviously, yeah.
Take care.
Good show.
Yep. Love you. Bye.